Glorious day to you, my friends. Happy Pi Day. It's 314. And I knew I was going to make a video. Bear with me today. We'll try to loop it all together and all the stuff they want to talk about. Pi. So, thank you, Alan, for the comment on yesterday's video, which spawned a lot of what they want to talk about today. First of all, pi, 3.14159 is the ratio between the circumference of a circle and its diameter. And it holds so much meaning in mathematics. This ratios are how we compare things. We talked a lot about how we compare during the being series. We talked a lot about, how we can tell the sameness and the difference between things with ratios. And since we're talking about circles, things have meaning, or everything spins in the universe here. And in pi, they discovered or decided upon further derive meaning from this ratio of the width of a wheel and its circumference. And they're noticing how wheels turn, and there are certain values that they needed to figure things out. 4,000 years ago is the earliest writing of the use of pi by the Babylonians, and they had a rough estimate, and then there's further refining of the estimates. And Sumerians also had tables of approximations of pi. But this spinning thing, anything where this spinning, everything spins, even things down at the quantum level, they have spin. That's why our galaxies are shaped the way that they're shaped. That's why the Earth is spherical. It spins, it collects matter, things bang into each other, and the density, the mass of things make an attraction point. So today we're going to talk about a lot of things. They led me to Hermes, Mercury, Taurus, and many things about these Pleiadian symbols of DNA modification, DNA enhancement, whatever. Alan, I'll see you in August, and I'll show the symbols, and we'll work on utilizing them. I'll teach you how to do everything with them. You'll get a great concept of what's going on. This inner peace, this meditation. In the description, I got a lot of links, and there's a lot of light language we're going to speak. Real quick here, I'm here at the Weeping Willow in Ellison Park, and this is in the halupu tree. It looks much different, barren, before springtime. So this tree of life, one of the phrases here, one of the cohorts of Hermes, the messenger of the gods, of the Olympians. And Mercury in astrology is about communication. Everyone fears Mercury retrograde because they feel that communication is we're going to have mishaps in communication. All because the herald of the god, the messengers of the god. So we have Hermes for us in America. His staff, the caduceus, this snakes intertwining. And the Pleiadian symbols remind me of the caduceus as well, especially as Alan described them, that if you put the open end of the 3 and the E to the bar in the middle, yes, it's like a person in meditation. We're going to the Ching as well. There are symbols that look like this peaceful person in meditation. And one of the Sumerian counterparts, where the origin story of Hermes is very similar to, let me see if I can, see, I don't have my notes in front of me, so we're doing this all from from memory. Negeshida, there we go, Negeshida, the Lord of the tree, the Lord of the sacred tree, which is why we're here at the Hulupu tree, this weeping willow. Yeah, we're going to get to light language and this pi. Anytime I'm thinking of circles and spinning around, well, we spiraled up the Great Pyramid. And then once we got to the top of the pyramid, we just spiraled around, doing our dance of joy. Doing our dance of joy, just spiraling around, just like every other element in this reality, in this physicality. And that's all these Pleiadian symbols are doing, is recognizing the divinity in us, this life, and helping to remove obstacles, helping to change perspective, helping to repair DNA, reprogram DNA, so we can live life as we want to, from the heart center, living life. That's what Pi is about. It's about this adventure of life, of this correlation between the circle, the circumference of the circle, and its relationship to its diameter, or the spokes of the wheel. That's 2 pi, tau. Yet it still has to do with spinning, revolution. And there's a whole set of mathematics, these roulettes, these hypotrochoids, padmes, mandalas, spirograph. It's done by gears intertwining. That's all the Ananda chakra is doing inside the Samavritti box. It's spinning around and it's making a padme, of our life. Us doing our dance of joy while we're going through all the cycles of life. We're doing this with ease and joy and satisfaction. This the sukha, mudita, and santosha. And as we are the herald of our lives, we announce to the universe how we want to live, this messenger. Our messages to the universe go faster than the speed of light. They go at the speed of thought. They go at the speed of now. As we grow our tree, as we nourish our tree. A maha is the Mycenaean Greek way of saying Hermes. And in the title, there's the linear B script. They couldn't come up with a better name than linear B, of how to say it syllabically. Imaha, nurturing the breath of the nurturing of the breath, which does this creation of everything. Our thoughts, this ha is how we tell the universe. We announce to the universe what we wish to create, who we are, how we see things, creating from our perspective, creating from our joy, our inner passions, our inner knowing, our inner purpose. So a little bit of light language, focusing on the barren, lupu tree. Ichahanata karata atita karsana atukrashanata karata. Hisaa ashahani ikutorota. Tariarana hasaaka hashia. Yaya a takatara arsana etorioto. Hatata atana ekichaha. Hutor ukaha. Kasa ana hashashia. Saataka hatara tike achatidi. Hutor una hasuku ucha aha. Sat atari arena hatakari sha atuto ura atita. Shaya aka hasaana atakarita hatutaha. Shana ataka artaheata. Sasa atahatara arahnan akototodo. How are you going to feed and nourish your tree of life? Si anatakarata atita korosototo. And how will you spread out your leaves to receive the sunlight from the universe? So one last thing here. Hermes, Emaha. One of the only beings allowed to go to and fro to the underworld, into death, beyond death, beyond the death of our ego, beyond this transition from this physicality. He's one of the only ones that's allowed to go in and out of Hades, into the underworld, to fairy souls. Hermes is a soul guide. Hermes is the herald of the gods. He's the fosterer of new perspectives. All this coming from Pi. So check out the description. Who knows where my path will lead you? If you can step more lively, live more purposefully, live more with ease and joy and satisfaction, then more power to you. So, uchahanata karata itahatara takanata goro saiha asha atakuhota na takarata hayaraha.